Good morning. Welcome to Dow Jones Futures Review. I'm going to probably just stay on this 15-minute chart. Want to go over a couple quick things. This is going to be um, evening hour, early morning review of November 4th/5th. And then I'm going to go over really quickly any setups that I can see for the morning left over. So last night I left this off around, as usual, around 4 to 5 o'clock. I set up the levels. This is a clear resistance here. We sold through Monday morning. We set up a little bit of a short right here on this bounce. One could have shorted underneath that. Came down. We back tested it a little eagerly Tuesday morning and then sold down. We set these two lows, had a little mini failed breakdown. So the first setup I had was a dip in recovery. The second one would have been a failed breakdown. I can't know in advance if we're gonna be able to get down. So I have to assume that maybe we won't get below these lows. The dip in recovery actually worked exactly perfect first time around at 8 o'clock. We literally dipped and recovered, and then we ran from around 47.16 all the way up to 47.25 for nearly 9.5 points. That would have been a great trade in itself. Very simple. Notice how we slowly sold into the level with a couple bounces and not just straight down. That's what I would call controlled selling. Right after, actually, though, we lost that low. We lost both lows over here, and we were in a setup of a failed breakdown now. We had some really good acceptance. We lost the lows around 8:30. We back tested this level an hour later, which was pretty much the entry, about 5 points above this low and a couple above this. We want to clear both of those, and we want to clear this one as well, although it's a mini low. We hit it once, sold down, and then came back, and that was our acceptance. We actually sold down one more time here before pushing through at 9:45. We triggered. I went long, and that worked out very well thus far. So then, rest of the night, we pretty much just took our time going up. We did not retag this, so that leaves me thinking we should retag it properly one more time, but that's not a guarantee. We came back and offered another dip in recovery at this level. So clearly 47.15-ish is a very important level right now. If we can't hold this, we should definitely be testing these lows, and that would set up our next setup, the failed breakdown. On the upside, if we are further going upwards, we should be able to back test this area, and pretty much this would be a little dip and reclaim. We just retested this level after holding on to it. That's pretty bullish to me. If we don't hold these two, though, I would expect us to sell down to this area probably, because if we don't undercut at least this low, we'll probably undercut this one. Maybe we won't get as low as here, and that'll be fine. If we just get around here, then I'll probably be looking to either go long above here, or ideally just clear all this again and come back up here. So what I mean by that, real quick before I let you guys go, um, essentially when you have so many lows nearby, you cannot try to long above one because there's a fear of rejecting around this low above. So what I'm looking at right now, let's say whatever happens and we end up just going down, and we get about right here where we don't lose this low, but we lose this one. As much as I'd like to go long, so this is around right around 4,700. As much as I'd like to go long here, it's a valid long, because if we hold this for a couple points, we should be getting back up to this area, which would be at least 4 or 5 points, which is a great trade. But if you're a little bit risk averse from that, I want to see this clear too, and these clear. Once we get back above here around 47.15, one could go long, and I think that would be a great long, as we would have gotten a lot of traps out here. This bullish structure would still be intact. It would be a flag going sideways, you can see, and from there we should take off. So let's see what we can get here in Dow Jones. I'm going to zoom out real quick before I let you guys go, just to see what type of structure we're looking at. 45-minute first as I consolidate. Like I mentioned a few minutes ago, this is, I would say it's a triangle actually. You can see the clear triangle here. So it's definitely a triangle there. If you go to a 2 hour now, you can see this was a clear resistance for a while. This level until we broke through. Now we back tested it here. We're trying to hold on. If we can't hold on, I anticipate this will be the next level here of importance that I would probably go long directly. If I had a chance, I'd want to wait for a few minutes of confirmation before rushing into anything. But beyond that, we're looking very bullish. Let's see if this triangle plays out a couple levels before we resume further downside. In order for us to be a little bullish again, I'd probably want to see us recover this line right here. So let's see what we have in store. Have a great day, and I'll be back with more.